وَيِقْرَهَ Leviticus chapter 6. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
If a soul do treacherously, committing a treachery and sin in inadvertence in the holy things of Yahweh, then he shall bring his culpability offering to Yahweh, a ram without blemish out of the flock, according to thy estimation in silver by shekalim, after the shekel of the sanctuary, for a culpability offering. And he shall make restitution for that which he hath done amiss in the holy thing, and shall add the 5th part thereto, and give it to the priest. And if a soul sin, and do any of the things which Yahweh hath commanded not to be done, though he knew it not, yet is he culpable, and shall bear his iniquity. And he shall bring a ram without blemish out of the flock, according to thy estimation, for a culpability offering to the priest. And the priest shall make atonement for him concerning his inadvertence, wherein he erred unwittingly, and knew it not, and it shall be forgiven for him. It is a culpability offering. He is certainly culpable before Yahweh.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
If a soul sin and do treacherously, committing a treachery against Yahweh, and deal falsely with his neighbor in a matter of deposit, or in a placing of a hand, an agreed partnership, or of robbery, or have oppressed his neighbor, or have found that which was lost, and deal falsely therein, and swear to a lie, in any of these things that a man doeth, sinning therein. Then it shall be, if he hath sinned and is culpable, that he shall restore that which he took by robbery, or the thing which he hath gotten by oppression, or the deposit which was committed to him, or the lost thing which he found, or anything about which he hath sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in full, and shall add the 5th part more thereto. To him to whom it appertaineth shall he give it, in the day of his being found culpable. And he shall bring his culpability offering to Yahweh, a ram without blemish out of the flock, according to thy estimation, for a culpability offering to the priest. And the priest shall make atonement for him before Yahweh, and it shall be forgiven for him concerning whatsoever he doeth, so as to be culpable thereby.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Command Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the law of the ascending offering. The ascending offering shall be on the hearth upon the altar all night to the morning, and the fire of the altar shall be kept burning thereon. And the priest shall put on his linen garment, and his linen breeches shall he put upon his flesh. And he shall take up the ashes whereto the fire hath consumed the ascending offering on the altar, and he shall put them beside the altar. And he shall put off his garments, and put on other garments, and carry forth the ashes outside the camp to a clean place. And the fire upon the altar shall be kept burning thereon, it shall not go out. And the priest shall burn wood on it every morning, and he shall lay the ascending offering in order upon it, and shall burn thereon the fat of the peace offerings. Fire shall be kept burning upon the altar continually, it shall not go out. And this is the law of the grain offering. The sons of Aaron shall offer it before Yahweh before the altar. And he shall take up therefrom his handful of the fine flour of the grain offering, and of the oil thereof, and all the frankincense which is upon the grain offering, and shall burn it upon the altar for an aroma of assuagement, as the memorial thereof, to Yahweh. And that which is left thereof shall Aaron and his sons eat. It shall be eaten without leaven in a holy place. In the court of the tent of appointment they shall eat it. It shall not be baked with leaven. I have given it as their portion of my offerings made by fire. It is most holy as the sin offering and as the culpability offering. Every male among the children of Aaron shall eat of it as his portion forever throughout your generations, from the offerings of Yahweh made by fire. Whosoever toucheth them shall be holy.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
This is the oblation of Aaron and of his sons, which they shall offer to Yahweh in the day when he is anointed, the 10th part of a ephah of fine flour for a grain offering perpetually, half of it in the morning, and half thereof in the evening. On a baking pan it shall be made with oil. When it is soaked, thou shalt bring it in. In baked pieces shalt thou offer the grain offering for an aroma of assuagement to Yahweh. And the anointed priest that shall be in his stead from among his sons shall offer it. By a statute forever it shall be wholly burnt to Yahweh. And every grain offering of the priest shall be wholly burnt. It shall not be eaten.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Speak to Aaron and to his sons, saying, This is the law of the sin offering. In the place where the ascending offering is killed, shall the sin offering be killed before Yahweh. It is most holy. The priest that offereth it for sin shall eat it. In a holy place shall it be eaten, in the court of the tent of appointment. Whatsoever shall touch the flesh thereof shall be holy. And when there is sprinkled of the blood thereof upon any garment, thou shalt wash that whereon it was sprinkled in a holy place. But the earthen vessel wherein it is boiled shall be broken, and if it be boiled in a brazen vessel, it shall be scoured and rinsed in water. Every male among the priests shall eat thereof. It is most holy. And no sin offering whereof any of the blood is brought into the tent of appointment to make atonement in the holy place shall be eaten. It shall be burnt with fire.